Hey everybody, Cool Trainer Rob again. I just had a BGS submission come back, and I had posted that video a couple of days ago, and it seems like you guys like that. It's gotten, a decent amount of views, and it seems well received. So I think I'm gonna make it a habit of opening up my graded card submissions on camera and for the channel from now on. So this isn't a huge submission here. There's only 2 cards in this box that I'd sent out to get graded, and this is the first time that I had actually opted for the subgrades from BGS. Typically I don't do that because honestly I really only care about subgrades if I was gonna get like a perfect 10 or a black label 10, then it's kind of a plus. And as I understand it, if you get the graded 10s, you get subgrades included for free anyway. So there's only 2 cards in here, like I said, and I thought I would do a bonus Battle Styles booster pack opening because I went down to my local game shop today to pick up my Battle Styles booster box pre-order, and they gave me a free booster. And right now I'm not so sure if I'm going to open up my Battle Styles booster box. I might end up just keeping that sealed for my sealed booster box collection. Right now the only card that I'm chasing from the set is the Sleepy Tyranitar, and I might end up having to buy that in as a single as opposed to pulling the card, because it seems a little difficult to pull, and I'm not so sure if I want to spend a whole lot of money chasing a card when there's not much else in the set that I'm after at the moment. A lot of the cards that I am after in Battle Styles, I've already bought as singles or they're on the way. Not saying it's a bad set or anything, because it's not. The collectability is there, and there are very cool contents in the set. I'm also spending a lot of my time and my money on vintage lately. That's, if you watch the channel, I think I've spoken about that at length. That's really where my heart is in the vintage market. Although I do love modern stuff, which is why you see me open it so often. So here's something else I thought we would discuss. These are the Beckett boxes that Beckett sends their cards back to you in. See, they've got lots of cushioning in there. The 2 cards were put down in here, and it's even Beckett stamped and all that stuff. I really like the boxes they use. I save these myself for when I'm shipping my own Pokemon stuff to people who have purchased from me on eBay or otherwise. But yeah, this is how your boxes should be, or your cards should be returned to you. I did see somebody on Facebook recently who had received all of their Beckett submissions back in a little FedEx envelope, and all their slabs were crushed and badly damaged. And that is not Beckett doing that, in my opinion. I worked at UPS for many years, and if your packaging opens up or is damaged during transit, they will repackage the contents in some of their own packing materials, which is what I think happened to this guy on Facebook. I think his stuff got destroyed by FedEx, and I think FedEx just threw it into an envelope and sent it on its way to him. I don't think that was Beckett's fault at all. Okay, so I think I've got to set these this way. Yep, that's where the backs are. Okay, so this is one of my favorite cards of all time, and I made a video about this called, it's in the Pokemon History series of videos called the Trade Please campaign, and this card is the cornerstone to that program. I purchased this from a friend of mine on one of the Pokemon Discord servers that I'm on, and I don't know if I'll say their name here. I'm not sure if they're comfortable with that, but if you're watching this video, you know who you are. Thank you very much for getting me this card at a reasonable price. Let's see what the grade is. I'm really excited because I love this card to death. I do. 8.5. Okay, that's not too bad. The edges are an 8, centering is an 8.5. Yeah, it's a little off center from left to right, I can see. The corners, 8.5. I mean, I think you can see up here, there's a little bit of issues with that corner there. And the surface got an 8.5. I don't know. I don't see much wrong with the surface. Let's take it out of this plastic sleeve here. Surface looks good on the front to me. Oh, yeah. That was just on the case. Okay. Then here's the back. Fun fact about this card, there are only 2 cards in the history of the Pokemon card franchise that have a holographic backside, and this card is one of them. The other card is Ancient Mew. And, you know, the Pokemon Company could go ahead and make me wrong in the future by making another card with a holographic backing, but that information is correct as of this video. And check it out, got a little swirl down there. Pretty prominent. I like how that shows up. That's cool. So even though I still got the silver metallic label, it didn't get a 9, you know, it certainly didn't get a 10 or anything. I don't mind. I love this card. I'm sentimental for this card now because one of my friends from the Discord server had purchased it for me in Japan and then mailed it out for me, as I was saying earlier. And once again, thank you if you're watching this. I hope you are. You've done me a great favor here by hooking me up with this. I love this card. I don't think I'll ever get rid of it. This is a part of my collection forever now. Okay, so we got some literature here that they send out, and it's in the front of the card, so I'm just going to pull that out. Actually, let's do this. So this is my other Special Delivery Pikachu. My last one got a 9.5, which was awesome. These are kind of hard cards to get into a high grade because there's so many print lines and then there's centering issues, and they were also shipped out just kind of hastily thrown inside of your box from the Pokemon Center website. So it was very possible for them to get dented, dinged, or scratched during transit. So let's see, hoping for a 9 or better. It'd be great if I got another 9.5. A 9, okay, let's see why. Centering is a 9.5. Corners, 8.5. Edges, 10. Oh, good edges then. And the surface was a 9.5. Wow, so the corners are what put this down. The corners look good to me. And maybe is it there? And I see the smallest white speck on that corner. Oh, maybe it's over here. Yeah, there's a little ding there. I don't know. I'm not bummed. Whatever. It's a graded BGS 9 with subgrades, and it's a beautiful card, and it's one of my favorite modern Pokemon cards ever. I think this was an incredibly cool promotional campaign that the Pokemon Company International ran. That being said, I cannot wait for Special Delivery Charizard. I wish that card would come out already. I've been waiting on it since I discovered that Special Delivery Charizard was a thing. I've been anticipating it highly. So, I don't know. I think this is a really big win. I think these cards look great. I think they've gotten really excellent grades. I'm proud of the grades they got. I think with BGS, I would have gotten a higher grade, PSA, they would have gotten a higher grade, but I go with BGS because I prefer their slabs. I appreciate their experience with Pokemon history, as they've been around in the Pokemon hobby for decades. I don't know if any of the viewers are old enough to remember, but Beckett used to put out a Pokemon-themed magazine back when magazines were a thing and very popular. And I appreciate that Beckett just has a really long tenureship in the Pokemon card collecting hobby. PSA, they do, but I feel like their big background is really in sports. But, that's just my opinion. Like I said, I don't think any of the 3 grading companies are bad necessarily. I don't have any qualms with having CGC, PSA, or BGS slabs in my collection. But when I submit, personally, I'm going with BGS for now, I think that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I know we only had 2 cards in the video. my next submission, I'm actually going to be recording. I'm going to record and kind of make a little how-to video of how I submit to Beckett with just a couple of key steps, with a heavy focus on how I package and prepare my cards before sending them out, because I think that's one of the most important things. I think a lot of people get confused or overwhelmed or scared with that process, and I can tell you right here, right now, it's not a very difficult process, and I'll make sure that we illustrate that in an upcoming video. So once again, I'm Cool Trainer Rob. You've all been cool trainers as well. I hope you liked the video. I hope you keep coming back for more, and if you've got ideas for videos you'd like to see me make, sound off in the comments. Have a good time. See ya.